Hello, everybody. Again, it's me again making another video. Um, I hope everyone's doing wonderful and been doing great. I would just like to make this video. We've heard of the President of the United States, Donald Trump. I'm pretty sure you've heard that the President of the United States, Donald Trump, he has been diagnosed with positive for COVID-19. There's a lot of skepticism going around about this. A lot of people think that it's fake, something that Donald Trump has conjured up, to either gain sympathy or to avoid campaigning or debates or upcoming debates or stuff like that. But I take a different view on that. You know, this is a guy who he likes the attention and he likes to be in the spotlight. So I do not believe that he would do something or conjure up something that's fake to avoid the spotlight or attention or debates or anything. I just don't believe that. It could be so, but I don't believe that. Then the other thing about sympathy, or to garner sympathy in some way. I mean, this is a guy that's never, he doesn't seem like he cares. He doesn't listen to anyone but himself. He's shown that he doesn't really care what others think about him that much to want to garner sympathy. It don't seem like he really cares about what any of us thinks of him. So for me, the sympathy thing goes out the window too. For me, that's just for me. If you have a different view or comment about it, you can, put it in the comments below, or different perspective on that, you can put it in the comments below. But for me, those two things, those two things, I definitely don't think it's those two things that he would fake or make this up or create this. The one thing that I can see the reasoning of him creating this or creating a false narrative here that he's tested positive for COVID-19 is him trying to push one of his agendas through. See, this President Trump has been he's been adamant on, let's reopen everything up from this pandemic. Let's get back to where we were. Let's just open everything up. Forget it. The pandemic, the Chinese, as he says, the Chinese virus, let's just open everything up. Let's have the kids go back to school fully. Let's, open up everything. Get all this social distancing. And then, he practicing not wearing his mask. He's probably wore his mask. I count him on one hand how many times he wore his mask, and he's been out in big mass congregations and everything. Probably was mask. We counted on one hand. We've seen him with his mask on. Social distancing is something he's not really practicing. We see him shaking hands with people and everything. That's what we've seen from Trump. So his whole agenda was to open everything up. Let's just make it happen and open things up. So that's one reason. That's one of the reasons I could see for his own agenda. I could see him faking this to try to show America that we have nothing to fear from this, as he would say, Chinese virus. Now, that's one thing I could see, but that's the one reason I can see that he faked it. Now, if that proves out to be, then I can ride on board with everybody that he's faking this out. Or if he comes with some type of miracle vaccination that cures this COVID-19, because remember, he's been pushing that narrative for a while that they would come up with, or he would come up with some type of vaccination by October or November, around that time. So this will fit right in with that narrative. Until that happens, though, until he comes out and he says, this vaccination cured me, so we have nothing to worry about. Let's open everything up. That suspicion of his motives with being positive for COVID-19 seems to take a back seat in my mind right now. I can't put that on the front burner right now because that hasn't played itself to that point yet. But yeah, so I could see to some aspects why he would create this or fabricate this, if it's something to do with agenda that he's pushing, uh, the world or America needs to open back up fully, or I have a vaccination, I want y'all to take this vaccine or microchip or whatever we trying to insert in you to fight COVID-19, and this is the turn or this cures it or whatever, line up people to do that. I can see him doing something for that reasoning. To say, because he's narcissistic, for the President Trump to say something like, see, I had it. This medication cured me. This is the cure for COVID-19. We have nothing to worry about COVID-19. I was the one that took the step to bring this forth to the masses of Americans that we have nothing to fear because we got a vaccination, or this is an attempt to open everything up. We can open everything up now because we got this vaccination. Okay. We have to remember though, this is the same guy that was talking about he was taking hydroclean or hydro something, whatever he was, taking it every day and everything, which some people believed he was taking. I personally don't believe he ever was taking that stuff. That was just him running his mouth. But he was talking about he was taking this stuff and doing this and doing that. Okay. Now, until that comes to fruition where he's talking about a vaccination or vaccine cured him of COVID-19, I'm going to stand back on my suspicion of him saying or positive results for COVID-19 being a reality. Because right now I'm rolling with the narrative of that he is actually, he does actually have COVID-19. I'm rolling with that. I'm rolling with that story right now. For the right now, until proven otherwise, I'm rolling with that story right now. Or bringing up more suspicions like the vaccination type of thing. I'm on board that he does have some effects of COVID-19. Now, the other thing is, as bad as I feel that Trump has acted in the fool, he's acted a damn fool. I wish, I wish him well. I wish him to him and his wife. I wish them to overcome this. Many people have overcome this. And I wish him to overcome this. I would never wish ill fate on another man or woman, no matter how much I might disagree with their political views or whatever. And I wish everybody else would not wish. I wish everybody else was like that. But I've seen some blog posts. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I've seen blog posts and all this and YouTubers who wish death on the president, and I would never do that. And I wish they wouldn't do that because I don't think that's a good thing to wish death on another person. I just don't. But that's a whole nother thing. But I wish him well. I wish his wife well, and I wish all other people who have contacted COVID-19 well to overcome and not succumb to the effects of COVID-19. But I would just like to say that the President Trump, he is 74 and he is overweight, so he's a high risk. He's considered a high risk for this, for COVID-19. So like I said, I wish him well. And my main point is I don't think this is a fraud like most people do. I believe I don't believe it's a fraud by him or something conjured up by him. It could be. Just listen to my words. It could be, but at this point right here, I just don't believe it is until further to this story itself matures more and more things come out and it evolves more. The story evolves more. I may, I may feel, differently. But at this point right now, I believe that he is suffering from COVID-19. But like I said, if the story evolves, I may think differently. But that's all I wanted to say on this video. If you have a different comment or a different perspective of this whole thing with Donald Trump, the President of the United States, leave a comment below. Like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. We talk about more interesting things. Yes, and that's it. Make a comment. Like I said, I wish Donald Trump and his wife the best overcoming this COVID-19. And I wish everybody else in the world, in the whole entire world, who have fell victim to COVID-19 symptoms or COVID-19 itself, I'm wishing and praying for everybody else to overcome as well in this world. And I just want to say to everyone, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and be safe out there. Be safe not only from COVID-19, but be safe from, other things that's out here. There's other dangers out here in this world that we face every day. And I just want everybody to be safe out there. Take care. One love and peace.